All right, I want to move on to section 7.11, two-step equations from verbal models. We are going to be talking about the difference between the equations that we've been doing previously and kind of like a new style. So we've been looking at equations like this. We can call them one step. We'll have things like 3x equals 12. It's supposed to be a 12. Or we could have x over 4 equals 36. And these will require us to do one step to solve them. For example, in this case, I can divide both sides by 3. And in this case, I can just divide or multiply both sides by 4 to get my answer to isolate my variable. But what we're going to start to see is we're going to see problems like this, and they're going to be two-step problems. And these equations are going to start to look like this. 3x plus 5 equals 20. And they're going to involve two steps that we have to know the order of. Or, for example, this, x over 3 minus 2 equals 5. And we're not going to be solving them today in this problem. So in this section, we're going to be simply starting like we did before with writing the equations from verbal models, okay? So let me give you a quick example. Let's take a look at this. Example 1, we would say in words 6 times a number plus 5 is 41. All right, so we would take this and we're going to write it in the style of a two-step equation. So they're going to look like this, and we're going to turn them from words into numbers. All right, so this looks like 6 times a number, so I can write that as 6x. That's 6 times a number, plus 5 is, which is, we can say is the same as equals 41. And we're going to need to turn these into these problems like this. Let's take a look at another example. Now, I don't need to solve it yet. We're going to be looking at that in the next section. But in this section, we're just going to be writing them. One more example before I send you on your way. Okay. A number divided by 2 and then added to 6 is 14. Okay, in this case, I'm going to take a number divided by 2, okay, x divided by 2, and then add it to 6, so we're going to add it to 6, is 14. And these are pretty easy to do, so that's why we're going to be able to do this pretty quickly. Go ahead and go on. I'm going to do one more example that'll just be a little bit trickier. We're going to say, let me find one that I like. 6 times a number minus 4 is 32. All right, 6 times a number, well, I can just write that as 6x. Minus 4, well, easy enough, equals 32. And there we go, there is my equation. And these equations that I've done, we're going to be solving in the next section. All right, good luck.